Moving to the cloud, you hear it all the time, right? But it's more than just a tech upgrade. It's a massive strategic choice that can really define a company's future. Today, we're going to break down how to get it right.
So, picture this. Your company is growing, it's taking off, but your tech is stuck in the past. The very brain of your operation, your on-premises databases, are getting old, and man, they are holding you back. So, what do? That is the exact problem we're going to dig into. And to make this all feel real, we're going to follow the story of one company as it navigates this exact challenge.
Let's follow a successful bicycle company. Business is booming. The problem? Their old on-site servers are a total bottleneck. They need to be more agile, they need to scale, and frankly, they are tired of buying expensive hardware. The proposed solution is a big one, migrating their SQL databases to the cloud with Azure.
But why Azure SQL specifically? Well, the move offers some seriously compelling advantages that are going to solve a whole lot of their current headaches.
I mean, moving to the cloud solves so many of their problems. Just think about it. You get automatic backups, a 99.99% uptime guarantee, which is huge, and the power to scale your resources up or down instantly. For the bike company, this means way less time babysitting servers and a whole lot more time designing great bikes.
Okay, so the company is sold on the benefits, but now they face the single most important decision in this entire process.
And here it is, the heart of the matter. It all comes down to one thing: downtime. How long can your business afford to be offline? The answer to that question will literally dictate your entire migration strategy. The two paths forward are actually best explained with an analogy. An offline migration is like moving house over a weekend. You pack everything up, move it, and unpack before work on Monday. It requires planned downtime. An online migration, though, that's different. It's like your data is syncing to the new house while you're still living and working in the old one. There's practically no interruption. Now, our bike company has two very distinct needs. Their HR database is important, for sure, but it isn't used much over the weekend. Their warehouse inventory database, on the other hand, runs 24/7 and absolutely cannot go down. So, see, one company, two different problems, and that means they're going to need two different solutions.
So, let's start with the simpler case, the HR database and its planned weekend move. The plan is pretty straightforward. Take the HR system offline Friday evening and have it fully migrated to Azure by Monday morning. The tool for the job is a special migration extension inside Azure Data Studio, which is Microsoft's management tool, and it's perfect for this kind of work.
Now, this isn't some chaotic manual process. No way. The tool provides a nice step-by-step wizard. You set it up, you assess for any compatibility issues, configure your databases, and then you just hit Migrate and watch the progress.
And here's a little peek under the hood. The migration extension orchestrates the entire flow. It takes the database backup files from the on-premises server, securely uploads them to Azure Storage, and then restores them right into the new, shiny Azure SQL Database. It's a really well-defined and reliable path. This is my favorite part. You're not just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. The dashboard gives you a live look at the migration. You can see the status of every single table as it moves from in progress to that beautiful green checkmark succeeded. You get total transparency from start to finish.
Okay, one database down, one to go. But this next one, the 24/7 inventory system, is a much tougher challenge. The business literally cannot stop. This is the high-stakes scenario. The warehouse operates around the clock, so taking the inventory system offline, even for a few minutes, is just not an option. They need a way to migrate the data while the system is still live and processing orders. The technology that makes this magic possible is called transactional replication. Think of it like this. First, it takes a complete snapshot of your database and sends it over. But then, and this is the really cool part, it just keeps watching. Any new change, like a new product getting added or an inventory level being updated, gets sent over to the new database almost instantly.
The relationship is actually pretty simple. The on-premises server acts as the publisher, broadcasting all its changes. The new cloud database is the subscriber, and it's just listening for those changes and applying them. This creates a continuous, one-way data flow that keeps everything perfectly in sync.
And here's the proof it's working. This monitoring window shows that data is actively being copied, and that status, synchronization in progress, confirms that the live sync is running. The old system is still fully operational, while in the background, its digital twin is being built in the cloud. How cool is that?
So, after navigating both of these challenges, what's the ultimate lesson from our bicycle company's journey?
They succeeded because they didn't look for a single one-size-fits-all solution. They were smart. They tailored their strategy to the specific needs of each part of their business. They used the right tool for the right job, an offline move for the system that could afford downtime, and a live online sync for the one that couldn't.
And that's the key takeaway right there. They had two very different problems, and they found two perfectly suited solutions. It wasn't about finding the single best migration method. It was about finding the right methods for their business.
This brings us to the final question, and it's one for you to think about. Looking at your own systems, your own data, and your own business needs, is your infrastructure really ready for what's next?
Because in the end, a successful move to the cloud isn't just a technical win, it's a strategic one. It's all about choosing the right tools for your specific business needs so you can keep riding smoothly into the future. That's what we do here. Break down the complex so you can build what's next. Thanks for joining us.